Hi friends, good morning. Today we are going to discuss about survival of small and medium sized enterprises. Here we are just defining what do you mean by small and medium sized enterprises. It is defined as those with less than 250 employees. We can able to say those with less than 250 employees we can able to consider as a small and medium sized enterprises. Any organization which having more than 250 employees will be considered as large enterprises. So here in we can see that the importance of small and medium sized enterprises in UK. The entire businesses 99.3 percentage of businesses are belongs to small and medium sized enterprises. Then in the case of turnover, around 52 percentage of the turnover comes from small and medium sized enterprises. In the case of employment, around 60 percentage of the employment is contributed by small and medium sized enterprises. So that we can able to consider that the small and medium sized enterprises are one of the most important factor in the UK economy. So these enterprises can easily successfully survive in a competitive market. That is the first topic we are going to discuss. How or why can a small firm survive successfully in a competitive market? I just discussing about the 8 major reasons. How can a small firms easily survive in a competitive market? First reason is economies of scale. We all knows that what do you mean by economies of scale? A fall in the long run average cost curve. So we can able to say that the small firms will always get some internal and external economies of scale. Because of that, they can able to survive or they can able to successfully compete with the large firms. For example, the number of employees are very less, so that they can able to charge their cost of production is very low, and we can able to increase a little bit 30 minutes or 20 minutes extra working time. They can able to adjust it. So comparing to the large organization, we can't able to do that. So they will have so many diseconomies of scale, internal and external diseconomies of scale. Comparing to that, small sized firms having a economies of scale. Because of that, they can able to survive in the market. Changes and advancement of technology may create a cost advantage again for the small sized enterprises. For example, they can easily adopt the latest changes, so that what we can able to say that they can able to enjoy economies of scale. So because of this economies of scale, their long run average cost curve may fall. Because of that, they can able to successfully compete with the large firms. Second reason I am saying that the low cost of production. We already knows that small size enterprises or a medium sized enterprises will have a less than 250 employees. So automatically comparing to the large sized firms, their cost of production may be very low. And another one reason is that we knows that in a small and medium sized enterprises, the barriers to entry is very low. That means that any time they will face a competition. So in that situation, they will always try to be in productively efficient. They will always try to produce at the lowest point of average cost curve. Then only they can able to survive. And we already discussed in the previous point, they won't have any diseconomies of scale, so that automatically what will happen, their cost of production may be very low. And comparing to the tax rates, we can able to say that wage tax and corporation tax and all those things, comparing to the large firms, small firms will have a low tax rates, so that they can able to reduce their cost of production furthermore. And I told you now, they may be increase the working hours, maybe 1 hour or a 35 minutes or a 45 minutes. That may be create additional advantage, and that will be reduced, that will increase their return and reduce their cost of production. So because of that, they can able to gain, at least maintain a normal profit, and they can able to survive. Comparing to the large firms, yes, we knows that large firms have its own advantages, but along with that, comparing to that, these are the advantages small firm used to have. Because of these advantages, they can able to survive, or they can able to compete with the market in a competitive market. Then third and most important factor is that the specialized product. We already knows that the small and medium sized enterprises will always provide a product with which has a low price elasticity of demand, or we can able to say that inelastic demand. They are always producing a specialized designer clothes or a specialized furnitures. So like that. So they will be provide a customer. They will be according to the customer needs and preferences. They will provide specialized product. and we can able to say that these products will have a high income elasticity of demand and a low price elasticity of demand, and we can able to say that increasing the price of these products may leads to a increase in the revenue of these products, so that the producer will be get a high revenue from that. Then we can able to say that, and these products are the monopolies. These small and medium sized enterprises are the monopolies. They are the only one persons who may be supplying these kind of specialized products, so that their products will be very having a specially inelastic, means highly inelastic demand. So these things may be contributed to be a successful, these things will be contributed for successful of that particular businesses. Then we can say that another one advantage is that why they can how they can able to survive is that barriers to entry is very low. We know that in a competitive market barriers to entry is very low, but this is also one of the reason why a small firms can able to successfully compete in a market. Why? Because barriers to entry is very low, means they will be always try to be innovative, isn't it? Otherwise they will be go out of the market because of the hit and run competition, and they will be ready to adopt any changes, flexible changes, very easily, very quickly they will change. That is why we are called it is a nimble. We can able to say that they can quickly change to the fashion or a trend, they can able to change. Then here that's why comparing to the large firm they cannot be do these things. So because of the barriers to entry is very low, they will be very flexible and they will be very innovative and they will be very quickly and flexible to change, adopt the changes, so that they can able to survive successfully. Then another one reason is that objective of the firm. Small firms objective is not to maximize the profit, their objective is to normal profit. That means that they will go for a sales volume maximization objective. So their price may be comparatively cheaper than the large firms or a branded product. So that what will happen? They will have a successful business. So objective of the firm is different. Like a large firm, the profit maximization is not at all objective for them. They are profit satisficing, or they want only a normal profit. In that situation, they will go for a sales maximization objective, so that they can successfully survive and they can successfully compete with the large firms. Then we know that trend in buying. Actually, I told you now, our trend in buying will be used to change very easily, means very quickly it will change according to the time changes. So the small and medium sized firms can easily adopt those changes and they can able to successfully implement those technologies or those fashion and those trend in their product, and they can able to survive. Then another one reason why I am saying is that personal contact and customer relationship. Sometimes from Fridays or Saturday, even if it's a holiday event, the small and medium sized firms will open it for some special customers. According to the customer demand, they will maintain that customer relationship, so that they can able to maintain or they can able to successfully compete with the large firms. And we already discussed around 60% of the employment is provided by the small and medium sized enterprise, so that they will be get a heavy government support by giving subsidy or tax reduction. So because of these 8 reasons, I can clearly say that the small firms can successfully compete in a large market. So most of the time in your examination, you will be get a question that how advantages of small firm or how a small firms can successfully compete in a competitive market. So you have to be elaborate these points and you can able to refer your textbook and you can able to write it. Thank you.